Things are getting very, very interesting. Before we have a look at Babu Owino's post, let me bring your attention to this. That was in 2017 during the AUC contest. At that time, Kenya had presented Amina Mohamed as her candidate. And you are seeing clearly that Amina Mohamed of Kenya won in the first round, in the fourth round, and in the fifth round. Amina Mohamed won in all those rounds, only to end up losing to Chad's candidate. And in today's election, Raila Odinga won in the first and in the second rounds, after which he ended up losing to Djibouti's candidate. Yes, what's happening with this African Union? Is it that they hate Kenya, or what's actually happening here? I think it's now time maybe Kenya should rethink whether its stay in AU is of any benefit to us. Because it's coming out very clearly to me that the Francophone and the Anglophone divide is still very real and very ripe. We thought that in 2025, African states were all going to vote as Africans. But it appears the divide is still very real. Francophone countries will choose to side with one of their own. I think it's high time Kenya should rethink whether it's worth still staying in this African Union, because it appears its leadership is not yet mature. They are still voting along religion and such like things. Let's now have a look at what Babu Owino shared out. Babu Owino, this is a continuation of a long con. If you know, you know. Babu is saying that Raila's loss at AU today is a continuation of a long con. And a long con to Babu Owino means William Ruto betrayed Raila Odinga. When Uhuru Kenyatta supported Raila Odinga, after Raila Odinga losing, Babu also described that as a long con. Do you think William Ruto betrayed Raila Odinga? Could Raila Odinga's loss pass as a long con? Because Babu Owino means Ruto betrayed Raila Odinga. I want us to dig deep into all this for Kenyans to understand exactly the truth of what's happening behind the scenes. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Let me start by saying this. And in this forum, we don't beat about the bush. We say it as it is. Whether a majority supports our position or not, we normally call it as it is. William Ruto did his level best. William Ruto did not betray Raila Odinga. He did his level best. Raila has most definitely failed because of this Anglophone, Francophone kind of a divide. These Arab Muslim countries who can't support Christians. I believe that's one of the main reasons why Raila Odinga has failed. It's not because of Ruto. The second reason, I believe Raila Odinga has failed because of some naivety among some Kenyans. the kind of hatred they showed against Raila Odinga might have also convinced some other African heads of states to vote against Raila Odinga. They were even tagging those heads of states. I think those are the two main reasons. The Anglophone, Francophone divide, and the kind of hate Raila Odinga has received from a section of Kenyans. Those Kenyans are now pretending that they love Raila Odinga. William Ruto has done his level best. And even if you compare Ruto and Uhuru just supported Raila Odinga for the presidency, but he never took Raila Odinga to the mountain for the campaigns. William Ruto has traveled almost everywhere campaigning for Raila Odinga. And if Raila Odinga was to make an alliance with any politician in Kenya, if I was in a position to advise Raila Odinga, I would advise him to immediately seal a deal with William Samoei Ruto. Ruto has proved beyond any reasonable doubt that he is a friend who can be trusted. And Kenyans should also know and understand these things. The only leader who will liberate Kenya from the yokes of two tribes domination, that's William Samoei Ruto. If Kenyans miss this wonderful opportunity of liberating themselves, they will have themselves to blame. Right now, Kenya has lost, Djibouti has won. In the event Raila Odinga could have won that seat, it's almost certain and very clear Kenya could have been in the global map, and that could have brought some serious benefits to Kenya. But we have lost that because of our naivety, our stupidity. When will Kenyans learn? To Babu Owino's post, Babu Owino is an opportunistic kind of a person. He's coming out to me as not a good leader. He wants to take advantage of situations. When Raila Odinga failed in 2022, he claimed it was a long con. Now Raila Odinga has failed, is claiming that it's another long con. He wants to portray Raila Odinga as someone who's not very smart. So Babu Owino is cleverly trying to portray Raila Odinga as a politician or as a person who is not smart. Someone who can easily be conned. That's what Babu Owino is doing. And he's doing this in order to please the masses. The same Babu Owino who claimed some few weeks back that he saw nothing wrong with Rigathi Gachagua, that out of all the 11 impeachable offenses that were brought against Rigathi, he never saw anything wrong with Rigathi. That's Babu Owino for you. So Babu Owino is someone who is just trying to take advantage of situations, and that confirms beyond any reasonable doubt he can't be a trusted leader. A leader should stand for the truth. Whether good or bad, a leader should always stand for the truth, not trying to cheat the masses to gain politically. Babu wants to lie to the masses to gain politically. That's what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen. So in my honest opinion, Ruto has done his level best. If Raila was to form an alliance with Ruto, that can be a perfect, a wonderful alliance. Raila can as well even be William Ruto's deputy come the next election or even right now. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.